Hello, hello. How's it going? It's about that time. We're gonna finish Spiritfarer today. God is my witness. It's gonna happen. How's it going? I got my tiny Rick shirt on. I'm 2 beers in. I'm tired as fuck. But like, I want to finish Spiritfarer so bad. It feels like I've been playing it forever. But it's really only been like a month, but like it feels like I've been playing it forever. How are you guys doing? I was working today, so that's why I couldn't start this till super late. I had to take a screenshot of my levels on my Streamlab because I couldn't remember what I had set them to last time. Because I looked at the VOD for the last stream and I realized that the game sounds were extremely loud compared to my voice. So I turned up my mic and I lowered the game sounds. So we'll see how that is. I had to take a picture of the level so that I remembered for next time. So next time that I start the stream, if I go back to the VOD and it sounds super loud still, I'm gonna look at the levels and adjust them accordingly because I can never remember what I set them to. Okay, we are actually gonna do this. It shouldn't take long, and if it's really fast, then I'll probably end up I'll do like Terraria or something. Okay. We still have Buck to do. He left us off with lighting the lighthouses. I was actually wondering when we would get to those. So I'm pretty happy that that got addressed. We have to bring Bruce and Mickey to the Everdor. We still need to do the thunderstorm for Elena. So let's go. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. But we need to go catch that red thunderstorm. Oh, that's not what I want. The map is actually kind of smaller than I expected it to be. Because all of this down here is black. This is all black. I don't even know why they included all this. But, yeah, I don't know. The world has gotten much smaller. When you first started exploring things, it always seems so big and so vast. But then, like, once you find everything, it's like, wow, actually pretty small. Right? When things are charted out. That's why I don't like making fantasy world, like, in my head, I don't like making fantasy worlds that are established. I was reading the Dungeon Master's Guide for D&D, the 5th edition of D&D, and I realized, or I didn't realize it, they were talking about, it was the Dungeon Master's Guide. They were talking about how, where the fuck did this old shoe go? But they were talking about how one of the things that you can do to create a world is to make a fully established world. That, like, everything's all mapped out. They're, like, making a world that is largely undiscovered versus making a world that is largely mapped out. And I think both can be interesting, but I think, like, they both have different uses. Like, the ones that are largely mapped out would probably have more of a political, either political or, like, socioeconomic type focused story, like stories about, like, kingdoms and shit. Like, kingdoms and betrayal and stuff like that. I think that's how Game of Thrones is, and that's why it can focus so much on it focuses more on the interactions between the different factions and shit, is because, like, everything's already mapped out, and, like, everything's all established and stuff like that. Whereas, like, more high fantasy things focus on, like, stuff that is largely undiscovered. Where the fuck is Elena? Good night, tonight. I need to make paper, and I forgot to buy a shoe from Onion Lad. I'm just gonna go. Oh, we can't go to sleep. Elena, come on, bro. We're supposed to be catching lightning right now, my dude. Hello? I'm hungry. Oh, yeah. Are you gonna help me? Oh, this rain, will it ever stop? Bro, you told me to go here. What's in the oven? Ah, we were making paper this whole time. Nice. Okay, so we can finally upgrade Buck. He's got his posters. He's got his posters, he's got his legendary weapons, and his various figurines. Probably gonna have to wait till the next morning for Elena to do the thing. Stella, guess what? They finally corrected the second module of the weapon manual. They added the critical tables on finesse weapons and clarified the rules of engagement. Right when I was about to call it quits on War and Worms. You know, I was legit worried that it would go down the 2.5 edition path. Yes, I know, I'm not mincing words. Remember how they modified the spellcasting system? As if W&W was a kid's game such as Sorcery the Reunion. Man, even after all these years, I'm still so mad about it. Fantastic references. Alright. Hopefully, Elena will try to get us to do the thunderstorm in the morning. Alrighty. Hello? Where's she at? Hello? Good morning. Bruh. This is where I'm supposed to be. Maybe I need to, like, move around or something? Who knows? I'm pretty sure this is where I'm supposed to be. Maybe, like, exit and re-enter? Egg. We have egg. I have egg. We're just gonna go to Onion Lad and see if maybe, like, exiting and re-entering would be good. And I guess we could always just do the rest of the stuff. And then come back and see if maybe that helped. You know what, fuck it, we're just gonna go do the other things. I ain't worried about it. Let's go to the Everdor first, and then we'll go to the lighthouses. Meat's food. I ate those foods. Doesn't like simple food. I hate him. Who hates popcorn? Come on. Oh yeah, that's right. He had me make him a lobster roll and then actually didn't like it. He's like, give me a lobster roll. Give me a lobster roll. Okay, to the Everdor. Lobster roll actually sounds pretty good right now. EBH. Got any lobster rolls, my dude? So I've been thinking about getting back into Destiny. I know, right? I hate myself. That's why I want to get back into Destiny. I love Destiny so much. I love the game. I love the gameplay. I love the guns. It's just so satisfying. And like, I never played Destiny 1, so I was introduced to Destiny with Destiny 2. But I played it and it was it's fantastic game, but like the only bullshit thing is that they charge you $60 like every 6 months to keep up with the content and stuff. And like I realize that sounds like really dumb, because I used to play Final Fantasy 14 and that's a $15, that's like a $12 a month subscription. But like the difference between Final Fantasy 14 and Destiny 2 is that Destiny 2 had much less content. And like, then again, it is a shooter. Like, keep in mind, it is a shooter that is a AAA game that is like very, like, relatively well detailed, I suppose, and a very high quality game. But like, I just, like, the content isn't comparable to me, I guess. But like, it always makes me upset because every time I want to get back into Destiny, like, what'll end up happening is I'll pick it up and I'll play it for like a month, maybe that, and then I'll stop playing for a long ass time. Usually because I get fed up with the competitive, or like I don't have enough people to play with, because Destiny is a really friend-based or like a squad-based game where like in order to do the raids you have to like have people with you and shit to like get the most out of the experience or whatever. So like I've just never had the motivation to play it for a long ass period of time. But like I bought it once and I feel like if I bought it once I should be able to like get enjoyment out of it whenever I want without like having to pay more money to get enjoyment out of it. But then again, that's just the nature of the game, you know? So it's whatever. But I'm thinking about getting back into it. And that's mainly just because I have the money to do so. If I really wanted to. We'll see. I don't know. I don't want to put another $60 into it if I'm not going to play it for a long period of time. But they're coming out with that new expansion, Beyond Light, that's supposed to change the game pretty significantly and make it more similar to Destiny 1. And from what I've heard, Destiny 1 is like the pinnacle, or like the ideal that they should be striving for. So why the fuck hasn't Bruce and Mickey prompted me to talk to them before leaving? Do I have to like track them down? We need to talk. I've been, you know how I've been. Want to go somewhere? All right. Hello? Listen, let's just get on. I can't do this job without my brother. Let's just get on and talk it through. He's just he's just hovering him. I like Mickey. It's pretty alright. I didn't plan this life for me and my brother. He used to call me the talker. I could talk your ear off. I would never shut up. However, right now I don't want to talk. I should just be like my brother and take a moment. Pause and listen. Yeah. And think for a change. Fat chance. At my age, nothing is possible. Nobody changes. Anybody that tells you otherwise is lying. Trying to sell you something. The only thing I'd rather be is true to myself. That might make me an asshole in the end. That might make me a loyal brother to this man here. None of this shit matters. None of it. Do you know why we're here? It's because I have a small imagination. I can't see beyond my back streets, my town, my friends, my family. More importantly, I can't see a life beyond my brother. If he goes, I go. Funny thing is, he went a long time ago. I just didn't want to admit it to myself. I was holding on to something from the past. My reputation, my house, my car, whatever it was. It was nice while it lasted. It just doesn't change anything. Any way you slice it, we're still Maria's kids from South Broad. Nothing's ever gonna change. Not even in the end. Alright, Mickey. Deep breaths. Oh shit. Let's go see what everyone has been raving about. I'll send you a postcard, kid. Aw. Is there gonna be a little bird? Oh, there is gonna be a little bird. That's cute. Alright, we've only got 2 people. 2 people on this whole ass boat. Oh. Oh no. Hello? Oh my god, this is gonna kill me. Bruh. Oh, I get it. All of them are here because this is like the final thing before you leave. Like they all... That's so fucking sad. They all show up at their little house. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just said that there was only gonna be 2. Oh my god, it's fucking summer. There's Summer, there's... Who else is there? There's Mickey, he just left. There's, I forget her name, but I love her. There's Gwen! I love Gwen. I missed Gwen. Okay, we gotta go. We gotta go. We can't we can't stay. Okay, we gotta go to Nordsea Pier, Sandwich Walk, and Hikarashima Lighthouse, and then we need to go back to that red thunderstorm place. I'll let this stop. So they show up when you like pass into the red waters and stuff. I love it. Okay, so let me go over here. We just got Buck and Elena on this crazy boat we got. Oh crap. I forgot she doesn't like being hugged. I can't make Elena happy. She's a cold mistress. I just realized I bought turnips last Sunday and I haven't sold them, so they're probably gone. I wonder what's gonna happen when we light all these lighthouses. You did it, Commander! The first fire has been lit, and you can hear the hopeful chants of the free people from afar. Your worth is grander than the mightiest arm of rock that o'er the Paladin. The moonbirds of Wa Aran will soon sing your praises in all the languages of Romalda. But, Commander, as bright our moment of joy can shine, we have to remain vigilant. Gamgara and his lackeys will probably be alerted by the sight of this glorious fire. And, lurking in the branches. Roll initiative. 15. Great. Amidst the squalor of the exotic foliage, you can clearly decipher a group of orcs and goblins progressing towards your encampment. Getting closer. Springing from their retreat, they jump on you. Fight! Hey, how's it going, Temp? We're fighting orcs. I love how he follows me the entire time if I'm fighting these bullshit paper orcs. Can I just... Okay. Fine. What? Fucking nerds. Fuck is a fucking nerd. Nice. Commander, well, never mind. I have some snacks, Stella. Do you want some? Oh god, is he in love with me? Fucking shit. We're the gamer girl that shows up at all the D&D sessions, but like everybody has a crush on them. The dust from what was an epic battle barely settles. Layers upon layers of evil carcasses litter the ground of the battlefield. You are exhausted, but once again victorious. Make a perception check. 14. Success. As you observe your defeated enemies, you can only wonder where Gumgada lies. He is nowhere to be seen. His pathetic retreat doesn't surprise you. He's a follower of Gor Nemloth, after all, and his cowardice is notable. Quick, let's ride post-haste. The next fire awaits. Onward. I've been playing a lot of Hades lately. Yeah, dude. Hades is fucking addictive as shit. It's probably the best roguelike that I've played since Enter the Gungeon, honestly. I love it. Like, literally every time I pick up my Switch, it's me playing Hades. I'm definitely glad that I got it on Switch, though. If I had gotten it on anything else, I think that I probably wouldn't have played it as much. Hat on my chair? Alright, onward to the next lighthouse. And Shadow Forest. Let's go to the bus. So we've got this one over here. North Sea Pier. And then there is one, I believe, over here somewhere. Oh, I guess not. Let's see here. And Sandwich Walk. That's where it is. Sandwich Walk is this way. Yep. I have it on my PC, but that's because I haven't used my Switch in a while. Yeah, I mean, maybe I try to separate out the indie games from my PC games. So like, I try to put as many roguelikes and as many indie titles on my Switch as possible. Because then it makes me more motivated to play like actual RPGs on my PC, I guess. Also, I don't have any opportunities to utilize the main feature of the Switch, its portability. Yeah, that's true as well. Although most of the time whenever I play my Switch, it's when I'm laying in bed, I guess. Like, sitting down at my computer is a choice that I have to, like, if it makes sense, like I have to put aside time to sit down at my computer. Because I can't just sit down at my computer whenever I want constantly, I guess. And like the portability for your Switch is kind of like made up by the fact that you have a laptop, so your laptop is kind of like a portability thing in of itself. I come fast so we can talk about her day sooner. I mean, not bad. I do want to get a laptop sometime, like within the next year, though. Like maybe like a Chrome. I don't think that I'm gonna get. If I get a laptop, I am definitely not getting a gaming laptop. I think it's kind of reductive, or not reductive. Reductive is a different term. I think it's kind of a fuck. What's the word? I think it's kind of. What would it mean? Redundant, that's what it is. I think it would be kind of redundant for me to get a gaming laptop and a gaming PC. or getting a gaming laptop when I have a gaming PC. And a Switch as well. If I'm going to get a laptop, it's going to be purely for utility. So I'm probably going to get like a Chromebook, or maybe, I don't know, like a really fast Windows laptop, like a Surface or something. What? Alright. Now we gotta go to Sandwich Walk. Yeah, gaming laptops are only useful in specific situations like mine, where for a long time I didn't have the space or money for a PC. Yeah, that's really the main attraction for gaming laptops for me, and like that's not a problem, obviously. Like, I mean, gaming PCs can be better, but like I've always had the room and space to have like an office. But like I think gaming laptops are a good option for people that A, don't want to build a PC, and B, don't have a lot of space. And C, I wouldn't say not have the money, because gaming laptops are fucking expensive. But I mean, they're designed to last a while, so I mean, I still don't have the money for a PC, but now I do have the space. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, most of the things that I bought that were nice technology-wise are I financed for Best Buy. Like, I just got their credit card, and I just did 24-month financing, or like between 6 and 24 months financing. As the second fire of Tondor is lit, clamors of exultation spread throughout the vast expanses of the kingdom. The chosen one has arrived. She who bears the light will help us all. Glory to the commander. Glory to Holor. Your heart lifted by such grandiose acclamation, your soul irradiates with serenity, but your mind remains watchful and perceptive. You know that, stirred by an upheaval that masked their near demise, the orcs of the Shadow Steel clan must be closing on your position. And, lo and behold, roll initiative. 20! Critical! Without a moment of hesitation, you jump into the fray, taking by surprise the approaching phalanx of orc fighters. You ready yourself to mow through them with deftness and style. Fight! I got mine for like $900, and it's only now being slightly outdated. That's actually, yeah, that's pretty good, honestly. I mean, my PC has been like an investment, so like it slowly accumulates money that I put into it over time, and it's forever going to be a money sink. So like it's hard for me to, as opposed to a laptop where you can just consolidate it into one price, I suppose. My PC is just like a never-ending project, so I probably put about $2,000 into it so far. But that's been over about 5 years, yeah. Which isn't bad, considering that the Xbox One came out maybe like that year or the year before I got my PC. Once I get that RTX 3080 though, it's gonna go up a whole lot of value. That means that once I get the RTX 3080 and the shit that goes with it, it's gonna be about I'm gonna have put about like $3,500 into this PC. I'm really banking on this liquor store to hire me so I can start a second job. How much is that? How much is the liquor store paying? They didn't stand a chance. What remains of their shattered dark armors is promptly blown away by the swift northern wind. Commander, you are victorious once again. And this time, Gamgada couldn't oppose your strength and was heroically slain. The orcs of the Shadow Steel clan shall henceforth dread your might, Commander. Cunning they will have to prove, and to even attempt to find you. But let's not dawdle a second more. Your goal is within your grasp, Commander. Let's set sail again. On to the ultimate fire of Tondor. Alright, 2 sandwich wad. That Donnie Bucks might hit by the end of the year. Yeah, I don't know how much... I don't know how much I put faith in a stimulus check coming out. Because didn't he say something about how they weren't going to do a stimulus check unless he got reelected? Which is fucking dumb, but like I'm pretty sure he said something like that. It's paying like $9 an hour, but it's mostly that it will slot into my schedule well. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I mean, yeah, hopefully. The second job, I haven't ever been the one to get into second jobs. I've always been, like, super opposed to having to work 2 jobs to make a living. But, like, I'm basically working 2 jobs right now. Like, I could technically be considered working part-time as a youth support specialist at my current work. But yeah, no, I've always been the person that would, like, if I could not work 2 jobs, I would, and I've always tried to make sure that I would. But like, if it works for you, it works for you. But yeah, if you're working 2 jobs, one paying $9 an hour, and then the other one paying however much you're making at the one place, you should be pretty well off. Saving money is definitely. I gotta tell you though, I haven't been saving money until like this year. Like this year has been the first time that I've actually been able to save money. The rest of my years as an adult have been spent with like mostly credit card debt and like my paychecks paying off that credit card debt. He immediately reversed and offered an 1.8 trillion plan, which was higher than what Mitch proposed. Oh shit. So there might be one. Do we know like roughly when it's going to hit? Because that would be cool. I would love to get an extra $1,200. That would put me well ahead. I'm not gonna lie, since I'm already like pretty well set up, I'm probably just gonna spend it on new computer parts. Like it's probably not even like some of it'll probably go into savings, but like if I got $1,200, that would probably pay for like the upgrades on my computer. So. Where were we going? Oh yeah. That's actually the best use of it for the economy, so that's fine. Yeah, I'm already pretty well off when it comes to utilities and bills and shit, so I should be fine in that case. So I'll probably just end up using the money for computer parts. Also, I heard there's going to be a Switch Pro coming out, so I don't know when that'll be. I can't remember if Nintendo has announced what they're going to do for the holiday season. Speaking of politics and economy, at least I've been starting to get into anarchist theory. I think my like actual political alignment is going to be anarcho-communist or anarchist in general. I've been just saying what? I've been saying that I'm just a communist for a long while. Not necessarily a long while, but I've just in general been saying that I'm a communist, but I think I'm starting to align more with anarchism than communism. I don't know how base that is or if it's cringe as fuck, but I do be liking the anarchism. Hierarchies are dumb. At last, the world erupts in elation. All the fires have been lit. Tondor has arisen. The Lich God, Gor Nemloth, is on the verge of being defeated once more. But, what is it? What is this terrible ruckus you hear? 1,000 war horns roar at once. Could it be? Fatefully, yes. The final assault of the Shadow Steel clan, led by One-Eye Omgrathog himself. Clad in the eldritch armor of Rogmar, Omgrathog points his loathsome blade at you. You won't escape this time, you miserable maggot. I will destroy you in the hopes of this world. Trembling in fear and apprehension, you gather your inner strength to face the enemy. Make a courage check. 18. Success. The orc won't scare you, for you are the light bearer, the chosen one. Now the time has come for you to show them what you are made of. Fight! We be fighting. I am anarchist leaning, but yeah, get ready for a bunch of tankies to call you a radlib. Yeah. I don't really care that much, honestly. I'm starting to read more of the theory on it. And I generally agree. And this is kind of stuff that I kind of conflated with communism a little bit, is that hierarchy... Like, I always thought that communism was the thing that flattened hierarchies. And I think it does it to an extent. But I thought the ultimate goal of communism was about the same as the goal for anarchism or whatever, and I didn't realize how much Marxist-Leninists hate anarchists, or like how much like communists or leftists just disagree with anarchists in general. Like they think that they're super idealistic and like dumb in general or whatever. But like the theory is relatively well fleshed out, and it makes sense. It's like power corrupts people. And hierarchies are bad, so. Yeah, the main goal is about the same, and I think being an anarchist is a really good way to, expose who isn't really as leftist as they say they are, I guess. Because a lot of Marxist-Lenin... I've heard people say that Marxist-Lenin MLs are just the conservatives of the left. Where they, like, on social issues, they're like, conservative, but... Or at least, like, they have some conservative talking points on their shit. But yeah, like, whenever you take up anarchist takes... It tends to expose in people like things that aren't like really the most leftist takes that they have. Yeah, MLs aren't exclusively tankies, and I have some MLs on Twitter that I follow that aren't like they're not like like they're not awful or whatever. Like I agree with a lot of MLs things. A lot of so like basically my whole ideology revolves around the fact that I don't like to subscribe exclusively to any sort of label. or subscribe exclusively to any sort of like theory or whatever. I just whatever if there is empirical data that supports like a thing, then I will support it. But like if it doesn't have any empirical data or very few, like not a lot of empirical data, then I will usually like support it if I think it'll do good. But like usually I base all my things off of shit that works or shit that's usually supported by like some sort of data. But yeah, I don't know. I'm like a lot of the anarchist stuff has seemed pretty appealing to me just in general about like how hierarchies are bad and shit like that. So I'm trying to read into that just to get an understanding of it. Yeah, basically if something works, I want it. Yeah, that's basically me. Like if something works and it is demonstrated to work, then like I will support it. It doesn't matter what it is. That's why I try to say I'm a leftist. A lot of people have weird baggage with the word leftist though, so like I can't address that. But like in general, like I'm just generally on the left. I don't want to say that I'm an anarchist or like I'm a Marxist-Leninist or anything like that, or give myself any specific label, because I think that like puts you into a trap of like having to adhere to certain things that may not work. So I just say I'm a leftist, but I lean anarchist because like a lot of the anarchist theory that I've read, I seem to agree with. Through the thick mist of the aftermath, a silhouette is barely discernible against the terrifying backdrop of a gargantuan battle. All free people of the world are holding their breath, hearts pounding in their chests. A deafening silence creeps in, an atmosphere thick as rock. Victory! The Chosen One has triumphed! She who bears the light has conquered! In a crackling sound of terror, Gorm Nemloth's shadow stops immediately its course over the darkened sky. The Lich God is no more. May the radiant Fae bless our souls. May Halor forever watch over your path. May the graces of Imelda sing our praises for eons to come. The world is saved. And now, jaded but jolly, the hero stands up once more. Looking at the horizon, her heart fills with hope, her resolve stronger than ever. A chapter of her adventures might be completed, but her story is far from over. Rejoice, free people of the world, for the Chosen One will be back. But for now, she will rest her heavy shoulders, unload her burden, and once more, gaze at the stars. God damn, I'm tired. Congrats! You did it, Stella! Okay, now if you don't mind, I need to take a break. I'll take some time to think about what great adventure we could do next. A space opera with lasers and spaceships? A post-apocalyptic road war setting? Or a horrific eldritch adventure with cosmic horrors, maybe? We'll see. Leftist is a good term if a bit too much of an umbrella, because there are a lot of MLs and Vanguard Party enthusiasts that I cannot get down with. Yeah, it's a bit too much of an umbrella, I suppose. I don't know. It can be hard to explain to people if they do ask, because there's such a diversity of like thoughts and shit on the left. That like if I told somebody like I'm a leftist, then like there's inevitably going to be a fuck ton of answers. So like I see the usefulness of having the labels and stuff, but I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. Like it's kind of like a work in progress, I guess. Trying to figure out what exactly I'm mostly aligned with. And it seems to be probably anarchist is going to be the closer winner there. I aligned mostly with council communism. But I think that's why I'm going with anarcho-communist. A lot of old guard Marxists can be really socially conservative, but they all tend to be Stalinist or Maoists. Yeah. Okay, let's head down to that red thunderstorm thing. Yeah, I don't know. And that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting from old guard Marxists, Marxist-Leninists in general, is that they give me a very similar vibe. Like the people that have the profile pictures of of like various theorists, or like that their profile pictures are, and this doesn't apply to everybody obviously, but like they usually have pictures of like old theorists or like old revolutionaries and shit like that. They generally, I get the same vibe from them that I get from, and I'm very loath to say this, but I get the same vibe from them that I get from like 4chan, like intellectuals, or like people that are like, just in general, people think that they like know so much more than you do, or like they're like white, like the stereotypical white male, like sitting at like armchair fucking like thinking that they know more than you, like that kind of stuff. And that's generally the vibe that I get from that kind of group. It seems like most of the people that are like LGBTQ or like minorities or stuff, they usually tend to be either socialists or they tend to be anarchists. A lot of that can also be chalked up to how a lot of old guard theorists were born like a century and a half ago, and I feel we need to update theory to be more accessible and applicable to our modern economy. Yeah, that's another thing too, is a lot of the stuff that we're basing our beliefs and our theory on is shit that was written literally like 100 years ago, or more than 100 years ago. There has to be somebody that's writing new Marxist theory. Like, why isn't anybody doing that? It doesn't make any sense. What? Because Marx is dead. We need somebody that is writing more leftist theory in general. We need somebody that is writing anarchist theory. We need somebody that's making communist theory. We need somebody new, like because that would shake the whole thing. And I guarantee you that if somebody wrote new theory, people would get pissed at it. Like, critical theory is born out of Marxism, and that came about in the last 50 years, and that's cool. Yeah, I really don't, like, as somebody who is getting into anarchism and who is mostly an anarchist, I don't really think that it's a good thing to put so much stock into things that were written by, like, maybe 2 or 3 different people in the last 120 years. And we do have Noam Chomsky and I guess Slavoj Zizek. Yeah, I haven't read too much from Slavoj Zizek. I have heard of Noam Chomsky. I haven't, like... I've heard of them in passing, but I haven't actually, like, read anything that they've written. Another challenge. This is an easy one. A little bit of rain and thunder. I won't say this often. Your survival probability is rather high. Just don't let your guard down. You won't end up a grilled chicken. Remember, use your dash ability in there. You'll need to move really fast. Heads up. Thunder is here. got a Planet Fitness membership, so I'm about to get swole. I cannot believe that I basically spelled Zizek right without all the weird accents or the letters. Not bad. I wouldn't put it on a leaderboard or on your podium, but you've got some talent. This should be a good reward for you. I don't have anything else. Scram. Okay, so we just got this treasure map. 3469. Honestly, if you want to get swole, just get Ring Fit Adventure. Yeah, we bought a Planet Fitness membership. I thought about getting a Ring Fit. I just didn't know how effective it would actually be. But we already bought the membership though, so like it's too late. It said no commitment, but I don't know how much they actually mean that. Planet Fitness is historically, they require you, instead of paying with a credit card, they require you to pay with a bank account. It's $60. Jeez. Apparently you can get pretty swole with Ring Fit without weights. Damn. Oh yeah. They said no commitment though. Yeah, but they lied. Apparently you can get pretty slow with Ring Fit. I want to get Ring Fit Adventure, honestly. I should do it, but I've heard it's been sold out like pretty consistently. Okay. Oh, I don't know. I'm just saying from what I've observed in passing. I heard that it was sold out for a while, but yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sure it was really popular over there. 3469. That's not all I want. Nice. 3469. There we go. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go pee. got? A marriage ring? Did Elena get married to somebody? Maybe she's not a cold, heartless bitch. You made good on your promise to find these valuables and at least bring back memories. Your ring from a past marriage. Those coins from your brother, you say. You need to stop thinking of such things. Your past will always bring you shame. Your past will bring you down. Your heart needs to guide you forward. I need you to do something hard. Perhaps impossible in your current state. I need one of those valuables. Take your time to decide. Then you can give it to me. Wait, is that like... Stella was... So, like, we're a child now, but, like, Stella was an adult in the previous time, like, before we died. In the before times. Should I give the old coin collection? It must have been hard. Such is life. You live, you lose. Were you expecting something in return? I will let you have some time to yourself, student. Okay, I think we're almost done. I think once Buck is done mulling over and Elena's done mulling over, I think we take both of them to the Everdoor and then we'll be good. I guess might as well just build a fuck ton of zip lines. That's gonna be our pastime for now. Or should we build a zip line too? Nice. And then, oh fuck, we need wool thread. Why do we need wool to build a zip line? I finally beat Hades and I am loving the new forms of the weapons. Yeah, I finally beat the last boss. I think last week or something. But yeah, there's all sorts of different. I love the way that they do the progression with the heat, where you can like up the difficulty for each weapon, and then you get new forms for each weapon. I love that. Like I think one of the difficulty increases is that Theseus in Elysium gets a chariot, which is fucking wild. We're gonna go to fuck, bro. Oh. Too dark. Alright, let's get on with it. Hopefully this will be like the last day. I have another teaching for you. When you're tough enough to not be broken, I need you to take me to the Everdoor. You are equipped to do so now. We don't need to say more until we get there. Peace. Quiet. That is good practice. Starts now. Yep, they're both going to want to go to the Everdoor. We're going to go up here to Susan and see if Buck will prompt us to go to the Everdoor too before we end up going there. All right, Susan. How's it going? What do you want? Get on with it already. Oh, great. While you were slaying fish left and right, I was doing something important. No, I'm not telling you. I would break my sacred oath as the collector. I am duty-bound to take that secret to the great beyond. Leave my island. I've got more important things to do. You are halfway to smelting my mind into mush with all these ingots. Take this and go. I can't think with you in front of me. More ingots. Where are we at now? You're right. It doesn't matter. It's all pointless with you. Here's something. Consider it a token of my faith in you. It's not much. Look at you. You're still making dishes. Good for you. You should never give up, even when people say you are bad at it. And believe me, people are talking about your bad cooking. Bye. Wow, fucking rude. Fucking rude. Alright, let's head to the Everdoor. Wow, I'm impressed. Your playstyle has been so good so far. I mean, your spells could be a bit optimized for sure, but your roleplay is frackin' A. Even Bob was impressed. And, yeah, we've never had a girl at the table before. We're happy you're here. I'm really happy. I'll try to finish the campaign to the best of my ability. More NPCs, more background elements, more magic items. Once in a while, there'll be one of them that stands out from the pack. It's a numbers game. We'll break a few. Then one will hatch eventually. Well, I can't believe the campaign is over. I mean, yeah, I'm thrilled, but I don't know. I feel empty now. You know what? Prepare a little something else for you. Something simpler maybe, just to take a breather. You'll see. Alright, let's go to the Everdoor. I'm starting to wonder if, like, if two characters want to go to the Everdoor at the same time, like, they won't let you until one of the characters goes. So I'm thinking that's what's happening right now, is that Buck and Elena want to go at the same time, but Elena asked first and I already accepted it. You ready to go, my dude? It's about that time. Oh. We are here. I know I've been working you hard lately. I hope you do understand. Everyone needs a little bit of discipline in their lives. For someone who takes others to the afterlife, you're holding on surprisingly well. I do have one last request for you. It won't be an easy one considering what we've been talking about. Will you make the journey with me? Thank you. I don't like that they're all silent whenever somebody leaves. So, you were my first student in this place. I don't think you deserve a passing grade. I won't hold it against myself. Neither should you. The lesson you should learn from this. If life is hard, you should not be hard to it. You'll have the ability to change. You have the ability to change and shape how you want to be. I know that this is sometimes a tradition. Passing of a legacy. A token at the end. An heirloom. Something for you to remember my time here. I do not wish to give you one. However, I have prepared something greater. Tasks and requests from the great beyond that you will receive. A useless object will not make you think of me, but lessons will. Fair enough. Hopefully, this will all be over soon. Let me think of something. Okay. I'll just say it. I just want to say, truly, from teacher to student, I am proud. You did good work. You're not gonna say anything else to me? Bruh. She's literally not gonna say anything else. Oh, wow. Elena, come on. Say something, bro. It's okay to be vulnerable, my dude. She didn't like hugs either. Damn. I've been thinking, when we get there, maybe, just maybe, we can hug. We'll see how I feel. Oh, she's gonna let me hug her! I've never hugged her! This is the only time I will let you. Come on. I love it. Okay. Now I think we just need to make it. See if Buck is gonna go on. I love Stanley. I miss him. Are you about ready, Buck? Buck, come on. Just tell me you're ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to get it over with, my dude. You see that Trump had Candace Owens pay black people to be at his rally at the White House tonight. What? Oh my god. Is that like legit? Like that's actual that's for real something that happened? Holy fuck. Yeah, Candace Owens has an organization called Blexit, and they paid for all of their room and board and shit, and if they agreed to go to the rally. That's fucking wild. That's wild. Holy shit. That's insane. Why did she call it Blexit? Is she British? Or was it just like something that they were trying to make a joke out of Brexit? Come on, Buck. I really just need you to tell me that you're ready to move on. Please. It's about that time, my dude. Come on. I know you want to. You're the only one on this boat. Oh, we got mail. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from. Whoa. Did I get a letter from Elena? What? I think you've had enough time off. I've marked a few errands for you to do. Francis will provide you with the details. Elena can write me letters from the beyond. Stella, you have a bit more to go. I think you can upgrade your stations. Jesus. It's trying to say that black people are exiting the Democratic Party. That's hilarious. Of course they're trying to say that. I'm definitely not doing Elena's requests. Bitch, you already did, though. Candace likes to phrase it, black people need to leave the Democratic plantation. What? She actually that's an actual coined phrase? That's wild. Holy fuck. That's an actual thing that a bunch of black Republicans say. It's so fucking dumb. I hate it. Buck, come on, please. I don't want to move on without you, my dude. Please. Just do the thing. I found a cool rock in the water. That moment when you find a cool rock. Fuck, are you doing okay, my man? Also floors me that Trump was able to put on a rally while he still definitely has COVID. Yeah, ironically, one of my coworkers was saying that to me earlier today. Towards the end of the shift, he was like, doesn't Donald Trump have fucking COVID? Why is he doing an in-person event? Please, but please. It's about time. I just want to get this over with. I want to play Terraria, my dude. please. Surely you would understand as a fellow gamer. Amazing physics. Fuck, please. Catch a fucking fish. Someone got shot at a protest in Denver and the police immediately blamed Antifa, but it turned out that it was a literal Pinkerton. Yeah, I found out, yeah, I read on Twitter that it was a rent-a-cop. That's fucking hilarious. The absolute cope that's going on right now on fascist Twitter is priceless. I mean, even that, like, even if it wasn't, like, somebody that was a leftist or whatever that shot him, like, that's just a logical conclusion. Like, come on. What do you think is gonna happen? But yeah, I've been hearing, rough reports about that. We going fishing. Ah, shit. Albacore. Ooh. Have you seen any of the videos from the Gravel Institute? It seems like a pretty decent counter to PragerU, but without the oil billionaires funding them. Yeah, a lot of people have been saying that they don't like PragerU, mainly because like they just don't trust institutions, I suppose. But from what I've seen, it seems to be pretty solid. Like, even if it's not perfect, I think that anything mainstream that has about the same format as PragerU that is pushing leftist ideas is like a net positive. Like, there's not really too much that you can do pushing left ideals, especially in this climate, that would be negative, unless you're like just pushing propaganda. So like even if you're pushing slightly leftist, it's the same idea with Joe Biden. Like voting for Joe Biden, even if it's like not really super duper leftist or whatever. And by the way, Gravel Institute or Gravel Institute is not anywhere near the liberalism that Joe Biden pushes. But like it's the same concept where it's like it's the best we have right now. So like even if it wasn't perfect and like was pushing bad, like not accurate representations of the beliefs that we have, I think it's still like a net positive regardless. Like normalization is a great tool because like I think a lot of us leftists have this we have this tendency to think that our ideas are mainstream or common or whatever. Like we talk about them like they're mainstreamed, and that's just not the case. And like it really only matters to us people on fucking Twitter. So I think it's a good idea to have people mainstreaming this regardless of like whether it's less quality or like it's as perfect as we expect it to be. Like we can still critique it obviously, but I mean, like, other than that, like, I don't see much negative. Like, I don't see a reason why somebody would say, like, Rebel Institute just shouldn't exist in general. What the fuck is Buck doing? Why is he taking so long? Just tell me you want to leave, bro. It's okay. I think I might have to look him up. Oh. He doesn't have a quest that takes him to the Everdoor. Wow, I'm glad I found that out right now. Holy shit, I've been waiting for him to have a quest to take him to the Everdoor. Okay, I guess we'll just go. Here we go, my dudes. It's about that time. Okay, here we go. I love them. Even though Atoll was a bitch and left in the middle of my life, we gonna hug them all. It's Gustav. Okay, we're gonna go. From this point onwards, there's no turning back. You want to continue? Here we go. Oh God. Is this just gonna be an info dump? Or am I gonna have to like read on a Wikipedia article what actually everything meant? Or like a wiki fans. Yeah, the silence is very unsettling. Shit, what's gonna happen? Oh. Oh no. Oh shit. There was no dialogue. There was nothing. No, you can't just not explain that. What? Bruh. I swear to God, if I have to look up this bullshit. Oh my God. It is just like real life. Don't tell me to fucking let it go, you bitch!
Through the seas of time, memories that were left behind bring us closer to the end of this journey where we grew as friends.
I'm gonna have to look it up.
Take
Bruh,
through the
come on.
mist and storms in waters that are still unknown.
That was Spiritfarer, I guess.
Guiding starlit sky, we will learn
There we go.
how to say goodbye.
He knows it's bullshit. He knows. He knows it's bullshit. They actually put lyrics to this song, though. I don't know why, but like whenever people put lyrics to lyrics to melodies, like video game songs, I just find it extremely cringy, and I don't know why. If they had introduced the song with the lyrics, I wouldn't find it cringy. But whenever people try to put lyrics to a melody that was prominent throughout a video game and like at the end or something like that, or like a YouTuber tries to make a song with lyrics to it, it just sounds forced. It sounds forced and like super cringe. Yeah, it's probably because I've heard too many fan songs. Yeah. Is there gonna be anything after the credits, or is it just gonna be this? Army Dude 2503.
A place, a world unseen to us all, but it's okay.
It can be done well if the melody's assigned to do it from the beginning, yeah.
Together, my friend.
I'm still upset that there was literally nothing. Like, you just go to the spirit door, you go to the Ever door, and you're just gone. That's it. There's got to be something else. Come on. Nope. There's nothing. Nothing. All right. That was Spiritfarer, my dudes. Nothing. There was nothing. Jesus Christ. Okay. What do I want to play next? I guess we'll do a few Overwatch games. Then that'll be it. I'm just gonna call the remainder of the stream is No Closure Cope. And this is gonna be us playing Overwatch to try and cope. Even though that's not gonna work, it's just gonna make us more mad. But, you know, yeah, huff that copium. But, you know, next week, it's going to be Morrowind time. And I know everything about Morrowind, so Morrowind won't disappoint me. Morrowind is my friend. Morrowind will never betray me. So, where do we want to move? Center. Yeah, Morrowind has some wild quests for sure.
Justice ain't gonna dispense itself.
This ain't gonna dispense itself. I actually probably needed to download Destiny. I think that would make a much more interesting game to play. I gotta say, Peter Coffin is having some cringe takes. Yeah, dude. I don't know. I followed Peter Coffin because I thought that he had some pretty good takes, but he is definitely having some cringe takes right now. Or, not he. I'm sorry. It's a they. I didn't mean to say it. They is a they. Peter Coffin is they, not a he. And I keep correcting people on that. And that makes me reflect on what I instinctively call them. But Peter Coffin is definitely having some cringe takes, and especially on anarchism in general. They just don't have. I don't know. It's hard to say why they have those cringe takes. Yeah, they're non-binary. Yeah, and they're super male passing, so like most people refer to them as he or just he him. And I have to correct people. I don't know how seriously they take it. Or like how much they care. I'm sure they care quite a bit, but still, it's always safer to assume that they care a lot more than you think they do. But yeah, they definitely had some really cringe takes on anarchism in general today. They were having some weird takes about how like the family is a just hierarchy and stuff, or like parenting is a just hierarchy. I don't know too much about anarchist theory in general to give a super well-informed take on this, but oh nice. Damn.
The equations were correct. The problem must lie elsewhere.
The equations were correct.
Activating the barrier. Activating the barrier. Nose in the boter gevallen.
I mean, in a way, we guess we should be doing more communal parenting because the nuclear family is a kind of toxic structure. Yeah. And I don't know, I feel like that was a lot of the shit that they've been posting, a lot of the shit that Peter's been posting has seemed really semantic. Like, they're just picking arguments for no good reason. It's either because they think that they know better, or because they're doing it for attention, or because they're doing it because they think that, they think they're doing it because they think that it's, I don't know. Like, they're doing it because they think it makes them look smart or something. And I doubt that's something that they're doing because, like, why would a YouTuber need to look smart, I suppose. But yeah, most of their arguments feel super semantic. Like, they're making an argument for no reason.
What a curious feeling.
I know that they're really close with Angie Speaks. Like, a lot of their engagement allies with Angie Speaks, and I don't know how Angie Speaks is seen within the leftist community in general. But in general, they seem to be, they have very similar takes, and I'm not sure, how valid they, like, then, like, how their opinion is valued. Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. Vosh has said that Peter Coffin and Angie Speaks are both class reductionist types. Yeah, that's a very good point. Is that, and that's how Peter is too. Is that most of the time whenever I hear about Peter or Angie, it's because of like drama. They said something that caused people to be shitty. And that's why I'm starting. I had some sort of modicum of respect for Peter at one point, when it came to his takes, or like I held his opinions relatively high. But now I'm not entirely sure, because it seems like he tends to tag team up with Angie on certain things. Nice. Nice. I put out a line by using hashtags on Twitter, so maybe we'll get some new people in stream. Oh, nice.
Play of the game.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm really hoping the Morrowind stream will get us more viewers. Because I was looking at the stream analytics, and for the last month it's been lower, and I think that's just because I've been doing Spiritfarer. But yeah, well, we'll see. I'm gonna switch to Terraria actually, because I don't think I can pay too much attention to this. We'll do a little bit of Terraria. Well, no, we'll do one more game, and then I'll think I'll probably be done for the night, and then we'll see if I'll do another stream tomorrow or something. I downloaded Divinity Original Sin 2, and I've been really wanting to stream that, or at least my first impressions of it. So far, it seems pretty like a, I don't know, like a good comparison to how Morrowind starts out and stuff. I like the detail that they put into the environments. I don't know. I know that a lot of people would be like, Divinity reminds me a lot of Diablo, and I can see that just because it's isometric. But from what I've heard, it's like the best RPG of all time, which is a strong take for sure. But I mean, I believe it. I just haven't experienced it yet. Let me see what line you put out. When hanging out while we play Overwatch. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, that would be a good thing. That's really the only thing I can compare it to is the problem on PC. Yeah. Yeah, just it's isometric, so like the most relevant thing that you can compare it to is would be Diablo. But it's honestly much more like a turn-based, like a JRPG. Like a mix of The Witcher and JRPG. Hey, how's it going, guys?
Describing your work as unethical would be a kindness.
Let's see, there's a better place for me to move my camera. Sure, left side wouldn't be too bad. There we go. Yeah, that's not too bad.
Damage boost engaged.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Just point me in the right direction. Let me get you patched up. You still need me. I could use some assistance. Let me get you patched up. We make a great team. I'm taking care of my teleporter. I'm capturing the objective. Damage increase. You've got this. Where does it go? Damage boost engaged. Surrender my will. Let's get you back out there.
I do think if you post consistently in some more one communities, it will help you get a steady audience for a bit. Yeah, I'll have to think about it. I'll have to look into it this week. I'll probably look at some Morrowind communities on Reddit, and then maybe on Nexus mods. I'll make a post or something. We'll see.
Where does it home?
Yeah, we'll see. I'll just have to find like some good communities to do it. But yeah, I think Morrowind in general is going to be a good uptick for the community. I think Spiritfarer was just in general kind of boring. For people that for me not having a large audience, that is.
Valkyrie online.
Let's regroup. Don't go in. Let's reset. Don't go. Don't feed him ult. Or not. Christ.
Back in the fight.
Spiritfarer was a game that needed a lot of audience engagement and investment in order to be entertaining. It would be like streaming Undertale if it didn't have a big following. Yeah. Yeah, I was excited for Spiritfarer though. And like I don't have regrets streaming it. It probably would have been better for viewership if I had done it at a later time. I'm not super concerned with viewership in general. So like it wasn't a huge big deal to me. But in terms of viewership, I think that Morrowind is gonna be a good thing. Good job, guys. Yeah, I don't know. I'm starting to see a lot of the games that I'm streaming as kind of like learning experiences. So like Spiritfarer was a good game, but I don't think it was a good choice for the second game that I wanted to play. I think I tried to jump on a trend, and the trend didn't really pay off, even though the game was a good game. I think I just need to stick to games that I know for sure that I want to play, that I for sure want to show to people. So. Or show my reaction, like my take on the game. So that's kind of what I learned from Spiritfarer, even if it was still a good game.
Never stop fighting for what you believe in.
At your service.
Damn.
Old soldiers are hard to kill. Take your medicine. Walk it off.
Bruh. Streaming Destiny might be something to consider if you're gonna get back into that. Yeah, that's also true. I think I'm probably gonna end up downloading that tomorrow. I don't know how big the audience is for Destiny, so it might be a great idea. I definitely want to try it. It's just that the investment to get into it is like I've already bought that game probably twice over. And I don't like buying games multiple times in a row. And so that's my whole thing with Destiny. But like, who knows? Maybe streaming will force me to like stay invested. So we'll see. But yeah, I think I might do that. I might stream Destiny between the weekend Morrowind streams, and then we'll see if that drives up engagement. I also thought about buying Iceborne for Monster Hunter World, but I think that is something that would definitely require me needing friends to play with.
Will reveal the truth.
I don't have friends, so
Gather some valuable data on this mission.
I'm definitely starting to get tired of Overwatch, though. I don't think I'm gonna be able to stay invested. It's definitely a game that has been past its prime. It has a fairly high viewing, even pretty late at night. Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Who knows? Maybe I'll download it tonight and see if maybe I can stream it tomorrow and see how many people I get. If it's free to play, yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, yeah, it is free to play. The new light update made it free to play. So if you want to play it, you definitely should. Especially if you have like a 1080, it's gonna look great on your laptop. So I would definitely try it if you think that you would enjoy it. It doesn't have to be PvP. A lot of the content is PvE, so you don't have to worry about being quote-unquote good at a first-person shooter to play it. The guns feel fantastic. Like, easily, hands down, Destiny 2 has the best feeling weapons of any shooter that I've ever played. So, take that how you will. The gameplay's pretty good, and I am still addicted to it. It's like nicotine urges for me. So.
Allow me to repair the damage. This will restore.
I'm on fire.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna download it tonight. We'll do a stream of it tomorrow to see how many people I get. I've been getting into Terraria, but I don't know how long that's gonna last either. Yeah, I mean, there's no harm trying to play Destiny, especially since there is a free-to-play version. If you like the gunplay, if you like the way it feels, then I would definitely consider it.
There was a flaw in my approach.
I'm also tempted to try League again, because this preseason is apparently pretty crazy. I would kill myself if I tried to play League again. Not even gonna lie. I've tried, like, you have no idea. Reworking all of the items makes me not want to play it more. Like, hearing about that makes me not want to play it more. I don't know. I've tried to go back to League so many times, and I don't think that I could take another crack at it. I don't think I could survive. Destiny 2. So Forsaken, Shadowkeep. Also, a bunch of champions can apply on-hit effects to their abilities. Fucking Christ. Beyond Light plus Season. So, like, the only way that I'm going to be able to... I guess we'll see. Let me download. I'm going to download Destiny. Because I have up till Forsaken, I don't have the Shadowkeep DLC. But... I'm gonna uninstall Overwatch because I don't think that I'm too interested in. But yeah, we'll see how Destiny goes. I mean I think it would be cool to get back into it. I just don't think Overwatch is satisfying me currently. Add or remove programs. Battle.net is like that. That's literally the only thing I downloaded Battle.net for. But yeah, we'll see. Holy fuck, is 90 gigabytes. I'll download it. If I want to continue playing, I'll buy the expansions on Steam sale. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure if you buy the Beyond Light expansion, it gets you all of the previous expansions. So like the way that Destiny 2 is structured, from what I've heard, is that Destiny 2 is like an evolving MMO. So like a lot of the content that they have is mainly only relevant to the time that it is out currently, and they phase out stuff that is old. So right now with the Beyond Light DLC, it's basically Destiny 3. Like it's Destiny 3 except it's just a DLC. So they're phasing out a lot of the really, really old content, or not the really old, but like a lot of the first year content. So like basically anytime that you want to jump into Destiny, you're going to want to just get the newest content and then you'll be good. Like you'll be good for like the near future at least. And right now the new content is going to be pre-purchasing Beyond Light, which is like a $60 thing. Because Shadowkeep isn't going to last you super long. Like right now, the Beyond Light Deluxe Edition is $70. Beyond Light, $50 plus the season pass. So it's not too bad. But yeah, definitely download the free to play and see if you even like the gameplay first before you buy it. And then go from there for sure. But yeah, I'm probably gonna call it a night, and then tomorrow we'll see if we can do a stream of Destiny if we want. I'll have to check out the pod and see if I can change the sound settings a little bit. But yeah, I love you guys. Tomorrow we'll get with a Destiny stream, maybe see if that attracts me any more followers. But yeah, have a good night. Take care of yourselves, take a piss, and I love you. So, bye.